who was Mary Magdalene really? Or should we say, who is she now in collective consciousness? And here's the controversial thing. Does anyone really know? There is such an awakening movement in the collective feminine around Mary Magdalene as a living archetype. Her name is said to mean the watchtower. And her message is deep and profound for women on a path of sacred heart awakening at this time. She's sometimes considered a master teacher at the level of Yeshua. So let's go back historically. Mary Magdalene shows up in biblical literature as three different Marys. There's three different Marys that in 500 AD, Pope Gregory the Great combine to make this character Mary Magdalene. And Mary Magdalene was then called a prostitute or a whore, a sinner who repented and was close to Jesus as a follower. Later, our recent Pope just assigned the title Apostle of Apostles to the same biblical Magdalene, taking her out of this story of being a lowly whore or prostitute and made into the primary disciple of Jesus of Nazareth. So let's suspend all kind of religious conditioned beliefs for just a moment. In 1945, in the desert sands of Nag Hammadi, Egypt, a urn was discovered that had the Gnostic Gospels written in it. And the Gnostic Gospels were 2,000-year-old parchment written in an ancient Egyptian language called Coptic, which, similar to ancient Greek, called Mary the quinona, or companion of Jesus. And in the Gnostic Gospel of Philip, it was said that she was seen kissing the master rabbi on the mouth regularly. A rabbi is also a being who is married by Jewish law and does not kiss anyone besides his wife on the mouth. There was also the Gospel of Magdalene. Would a lowly prostitute or whore have a whole gospel that she wrote about her beloved, perhaps even partner's teachings? So the question of who is Magdalene, Mary Magdalene, remains this incredible, controversial, enigmatic mystery. Even the name Magdalene, which I said earlier meaning watchtower, comes from a place, Magdala, on the sea side, where as Jesus was from the Sea of Galilee, the Nazarene, Magdala was also a town, the Magdalene from the Sea of Galilee, on the coast. So we look at the names as perhaps more about a title or a place rather than a name like our modern day last names. So Mary Magdalene remains this very controversial figure. What she is communicating across time now to us in the divine feminine awakening is that the body is the living temple and the sacred heart is the key. So this teaching, personally as a divine feminine mystery school teacher and priestess of over 15 years, becomes about us being the Magdalene, being the watchtower, being the embodiment of the goddess and the divine feminine Christ consciousness embodied on this planet at this time. If Christ consciousness is synonymous with unity consciousness, then this Magdalene consciousness is also synonymous with unconditional love and unity consciousness. I hope you enjoyed this video, as edgy as it is. If you did, give it a like, and if you haven't already subscribed, you can do so right now. And I'd also love to invite you deeper into the temple. You'll find several links below with different ways to deepen your study of the divine feminine and the archetypal wisdom of the goddess. Only love.